I just got off the phone with one of my coaching clients and I wanted to share an insight that she had on our call. So she's a teacher and she has been teaching in a very, very different way in the last few weeks. She's teaching online where she used to teach in-person classes, and she's adapting her approach. She's being more friendly, she's being more personable, she's having fun in her classes. And she said to me in our call, she said, I feel like I have this skill, I feel like I have this strength where I'm really able to see people and gauge their needs and be able to adapt my teaching structure and make them feel better, make them have fun, and we can all go on this journey together as a group. She said, I don't know what it's called and I don't know how I could use it in other areas of my life. And I said, that is called leadership. What you are doing is being an incredibly good leader. And she had this insight. Oh, I didn't ever see myself as a leader. I didn't know that that's what that was. And this is the thing. When we think of a leader, we often think of the kind of leader who has a title, who has a status, who is seen as a leader because what they do is they exert control over people. They demand control. Many of the experience we've had of leadership is of having someone give us commands and instructions and tell us what to do in a way that makes us feel alienated or lesser than or confused. And we often walk out of that room or out of that space only remembering maybe 20 to 30% of what we heard and feeling distance from the people around us. That is not true leadership. That is bad leader. A good leader is someone who has their attention fully out on the people who are following them, is able to use their intuition to figure out, what do these people need from me right now? What emotional needs do they have that I need to address so that we can get to the more rational meat of the command and the instruction? A really good leader is someone who can hold people in a group and bring them together, who can make them feel safe and held, make them feel excited and create an amazing energy so that everyone walks out of that room feeling empowered, feeling seen, feeling understood, and 100% clear on what they're supposed to do next. What my client has been doing in her classes is leadership of the best kind, but yet she wasn't able to call it that or recognize it in herself, because in our culture we have so few opportunities to experience that kind of leadership. And I want everyone watching this to realize that in everyday life, but especially in times like these, we are all leaders. We all have the potential to lead our families, to lead our friends, to lead our clients. These times actually present an incredible opportunity right now because the status quo is crumbling. What is normal, what is seen as professional or expected or the right behavior, the correct behavior for a boss, the correct behavior for a teacher, the correct behavior for an employee, the correct behavior for a business owner, all of that has gone out the window. And what we are presented with is this beautiful open space to actually explore other possibilities, other ways of showing up, other ways of leading, other ways of behaving, and actually realizing that all along, what we have always been felt called to do and what we've always actually been very good at is true, honest leadership. Leadership from the heart, intuitive leadership, leadership which is about other people and not how you feel about yourself. So I want you to think about whether, if you're the kind of person who's never considered yourself a leader or having leadership skills, to actually think about whether what you've been doing all along, your way of doing things, is actually a description of leadership. And that now more than ever, this is your time to step up and claim that and to model for others what true leadership looks like.